Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another video. This is the second Markup Monday. We're going to get straight into it. I'm going to take you over to the Discord and show you the trade that I was in this morning. I'm still in it now. It's a gold buy. Right there, take you to the analysis. There's a lot been posted today.
Has been a pretty hectic day. It's been a profitable day so far, though.
Yeah, so far so good. Me and Chris is still in the GJ trade. I'm still in gold, which is over here. So the reason for taking this trade is on the higher time frame, it's respecting levels in the market. Going down to the 30-minute. I was looking for a pullback this morning. Gold was rallying and I was waiting for a pullback because normally in the London Open, there's a lot of manipulation with gold. And I was waiting for a pullback. And then once I saw this support be created, this bullish candle, I was ready to get in. And I'm still in it now. I'm just waiting for it to play out. I'm going to take it up to 18.95. So yeah, that's the trade I'm in at the minute. And obviously looking at the dollar, which coincides with gold, the dollar is seriously bearish at the minute, which helps gold push up. Yeah, that's how it works, opposites. Yeah, I mean, that's it from me.
Right, so I'll quickly take you over here. This is this morning. Where was it? This morning. So this morning I got in a GJ buy position, which was this entry over here. So this morning, when I woke up at around 4 a.m, because I normally get up about 4 or 5 o'clock every morning, get myself ready for the day, get my analysis done if I need to tweak anything from Asian session when market opened on Sunday. I was kind of looking for GJ to come up and take the highs out. And normally I would wait for a break of the range. But GJ came down this morning on the 30-minute time frame, came into like my 50 SMA region over here. At that point, once we had that bullish engulfing candle, I knew that price was probably going to take out these highs anyway. So rather than waiting for the safer entry, I took the risky buys, which you can see here did play out. This is now the 2-hour time frame. We had that bearish drop into the EMAs, into my 50 SMA, also into like the low of this range currently that was forming on GJ. Price has now returned into the highs, at which point I then took a second buy entry, which was the scaling with another 1%. As we said in the last video, we always risk 1%. We're advocates of risking only 1% per position. If you stack positions, then your stop losses should always be 1%. And if you're going to stack positions, it is ideal to roll your stop losses to break even before adding other positions to reduce your risk overall. That's just a little tip that I'll throw in there. So as I said, I took a second buy position when we then broke these highs, and happily, GJ kept pumping. And we did actually close this position out. GJ did reach about 8% in profit. If I just show you over here, at one point GJ was floating 8%. We had an alert up at 10%, which was just above price at the time, which was when price was floating around over here. I didn't feel too comfortable in it at that point, so we did close positions and secure 5.5%, which is a lovely, lovely trade. I also took a NAS position this morning, which fortunately it played out, but unfortunately I closed at break even before the move happened, as I didn't feel comfortable in the position anymore. Purely for that fact was we was chopping around this level. I was trying to trade this breakout over here, but price didn't really have any volume, and I was a little bit worried that we might get a manipulation wick down to fish out all these stop losses before pricing went higher, which does happen more often than not. So I did close the position, and as you can see over here, as we can see, not upset at all because price did then rally into the highs. And if I take you over here, it did actually fill my take profit completely for what would have been another 5.5%. So it could have been 10% on the day, but have only banked 5.5% on that position. So it's not the end of the world, but it is what it is. We still move. I've since then tried to get back in my GJ buys, which is this position over here. which isn't currently playing out too well, but I'm pretty happy to hold at the moment. I rode this wave this morning, and we've now breached these highs, had a pullback. We had that bullish engulfing candle out of our EMAs. We didn't retest this structure, which I would have liked, which I'm slightly worried about, but we have since come back and pushed into these highs again. So I'm going to hold for now. My overall bias on GJ is still currently long. I'd like to see it come back into these highs and make equal highs. The only other thing I'm looking at for a nice little potential trade for some of you later on during the week is GU. GU's had this huge rally off of NFP last week, which was, we came down, we made a low, and NFP completely reversed this whole move. We haven't since yet had a pullback, and I'm currently watching and waiting and hoping that we can see a pullback into around the 1.2 region, which is a major psychological level on GU. It's a major level. Price always reacts very volatile off of that region. Couldn't get my words out just then, but we move. So yeah, I'm hoping at some point, if we can breach these lows and get back under this weekly level I've got here from last week's weekly high, then I'd like to see price trade back into this 1.2 region. So I'm kind of waiting for structure to break under these lows or back under this level to take shorts back into 1.2 to then potentially ride price all the way back into the highs again. But you have to do a move with the market and what it presents you. Things don't always play out the way you want them to, but you have to move with the market. The market's always changing and you have to adapt and move with it. That's kind of all I've got to say right now. We have had a profitable day. As you saw, Brandon's up a couple of percent on gold currently. I've banked 5.5% on GJ, and I'm currently down on a GJ position, but that's the reality of trading. 1% losses aren't too bad if you've already banked 5%. So it's one of them things. That's why we advocate for 1% risk. So that's about all I've got to say. If Brandon wants to round it off, if he's got anything left to do, then we'll leave it there.
Yeah, well, I was just going to show everybody inside the group again, if I can share my screen, take you back to Discord, show you that we are active answering messages. Someone asked earlier, what would be my entry point if I took his trade and I broke it down started from the top, just broke it down for him so they could see more clearly what I would do. Yeah, it's just showing you guys that we are active answering questions for all you people that want to join. Ask me and Chris any questions. Someone else will probably help you out in the group as well. That's it for this one, really. Please like, comment, and subscribe.